Hi everyone, Stuart from Body Fit Solutions, here to work through yet another Tabata session with you. It's slightly upgraded from our last ones we've done, just adding a little bit more intensity and some modifications for you out there. If you're running off the fitness challenge, then we're in week 3, so this is for you to do at home. There's a little bit of equipment involved, but it's just basically you could use tins of beans or that weight if you have one at home. So, the idea being that I'm going to work through the exercises with you, just the first set, and then you can pause at home and then you can apply another 3 rounds. So you're going to be doing 4 rounds, and I propose we work this 30 seconds of work with only 10 seconds rest. So we're up in the ante, less rest, more time working, and yeah, follow this at home. So first thing, once you've foam rolled and you've warmed up with our other videos, we're going to do a reverse lunge. So, open stance. I'm going to show you from the side and do some from the other way. So we're going to take a long step back, sink to the ground, I'm going to step back. And again, looking at a nice 90-degree angles on the legs there. Okay, try and keep the front leg with the load. So there's the weight as opposed to stepping too heavy on the back foot. Okay, the other exercise is running man kicks, and that's going to be kick forward, followed by a kick back, alternating left foot forward, right foot back. And when we do the second round, when you do the second round, it's going to be right foot forward, left foot back. Okay, so I'm going to run through the first one with you. So I'm going to get my little clock ready. I'm going to start you off. So ready for the reverse lunge in 3, 2, 1, and off we go. So stepping back. Nice and light the back foot. Try and keep your body relatively tall. Keep the load in the front leg. I'm also looking at maintaining that hip, knee, ankle in a nice parallel. Okay, got about 10 seconds left. So remember, I'm only going to run through this once with you. You're going to follow this for another 3 times. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and breathe. Just shake it out. So ready for the running kicks. So you've got about another 5 seconds. Again, first time, I'm going to follow, you're going to follow, and we kick right forward, left back. Right kick forward, left kick back. And allow your body to lean forward and lean back. So it's a leg lift, extend the knee, lift, kick back. Get some energy in this now. Got 15 seconds. Allow the arms to move in relation to the work. So this is a little bit of cardiovascular. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and there you go. Obviously, you would have a few seconds left now. We go back into the reverse lunge. So it's 4 rounds, 30 seconds work, 10 seconds rest, alternating between those 2 exercises. So you can pause now and do that. Okay. Next exercise is we're going to do some squats, followed by what we call a crab walk. I'm going to very briefly demonstrate these. So I'm going to personally use a kettlebell, or you can use something weighted at home. If you have a dumbbell, great. Tin of beans, anything that's just going to be biased onto one side. So we're grab holding the weight, open stance. You're simply going to squat and stand. Sit it back into the heels. Try and keep your body relatively upright. Okay? Or go without any weight with that. That's totally fine. So that's exercise A. Exercise B is called the crab walk. So this is going to be in a supine position. Hands to the ground. Position your hands wherever you feel comfortable. You're going to gently press into the hands, open through the chest, a little bit of depression in your scapula, press into the feet, and elevate the hips to touch. So I'm nice and stable, working through the muscles to maintain that, soft bend the elbows, and then literally, you're just going to move, and I want you to move wherever you want to go. So you can move forward, you can move back, I can go left, I can go right, just keep it moving. Keep the elbows soft, trying to lock out the arms and depress the scapula. We keep it nice and open through the chest, okay? So 2 totally different exercises there. I'm going to start with the weighted squats to get your weights ready. So the second exercise, reset my little clock, rack hold. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, and we go 30 seconds. Now, here we go. So deep squat. Inhale as you sink, exhale up. Again, weight on one side, we're trying to avoid any lateral flexion. So if you have a mirror there, use the mirror and go at your own pace. Go as slow or as quick as you wish. 10 seconds. So allow the legs to start to feel a little bit heavier now. 3, 2, 1, and release. Lose the weight. You have 10 seconds to get ready on the deck. 3, 2, 1, and just move. For your modifications from this, you can just bring your bum down and lift if that's enough. Ideally, we're keeping the movement there. Knees hip width apart, move forward, move back, move left, move right, move zigzags. So keep the elbows bent, feel the triceps working. Got about 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and down. Shake it out. So you'll be straight up now, onto the left side, ready for your second round. Okay, time out. You would do that 4 times. Exercise 3 is a push-up to a pike. So there's my push-up position. Nice long spine, okay? Legs in extension. Now from there, if you're unable to do a full push-up, go knees. I want to resist the floor. So I'll see a lot of shoulder blades come crunching together. So press into the hands, lengthen through your tailbone, and then inhale to drop, exhale to push. Now from here, we lift the knees, we press gently into the hands, and we lift your tailbone up. So have a nice flow there. If we can get the heels down, let them lower. Rock back to your push-up position, either full or knees, push, lift. And ideally we're coming down to about fist and a half width off the floor. Okay? That's exercise A. Exercise B is what we call quick feet. And this is what it is, it's just a quick run. So you're on a spot, and we just run. Level 1, keep it simple. On the balls at the feet. Allow the arms and your gait to react. Level 2, we've got quicker feet. Level 3, we go more with a high knee. Be aware of the impact of this. If you're at home, I dare say your carpet's a little bit softer than this floor, so do what you can. Are you ready for this? So push up to pike, followed by the quick feet. Get yourselves in position. Get your clock ready. I'm going to go through the first round with you. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Push up position. Drop in. Push. Pause. Lift. Tailbone up. Rock back to your parallel. And again. Got your own pace. Now press into the floor. Resist those shoulder blades coming together all the time. So again, go to the knees if you wish. You can go here. Resist the floor. Press in. Once we get to the top, 3, 2, 1. Nice exercise there. Ready for the quick feet. 5 seconds. So straight up and down. 3, 2, 1. And just start moderate. Again, go at your own pace. So simple. Good cardiovascular. Watch the impact. Up and go quicker. Allow the arms to move. Got about 15 seconds now. Start to get touch. Remember, each exercise of what I'm doing is 30 seconds of each. You can limit it to 20, you can go 25. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Whew. There you go. So that's number 3. Number 4. Okay, so we set my clock. What we're going to do a bridge. Now, if you recall from the first round, we did bridges, and we brought a little bit of a march in, which is cool. It's where I articulate up to this supine position, knees, hips, shoulders, in a nice open line, nice parallel. I'm going to gently press into one foot, keep our hips relatively quiet, and lift and lower alternate leg. That's option 1. Option 2. We can apply a little bit of a seesaw action to the pelvis. I'm lowering one side and elevating the other. Gently, just a couple of inches. And just twisting. Like a little bit of a seesaw. On someone's heavy sat on one side, someone lying the other. So just a little tilt to one side. Okay, option 3, we're going to shift left and right. So it's a little tilt of the hips, left and right. Just a side movement. And then we can also lower the hips, touch, and lift and open. So we've got options. We could circle around, we could figure it, we could encompass all those movements into one. So do with that as you will. Get up, get down's next, which is a great cardio exercise for most of my regulars that come into class. hated between that and the burpees for the most hated exercise. Okay, so get up, get down. It is what it is. We get up, we get down. I propose you take the arms overhead, and then as quick as you can, we hit the deck, we reach out, and then however it comes, we come up. So from here you might push, rock back, and then a leg out, and a leg out. Just not which leg comes forward, try and alternate it each time. So there's that one, we're coming down to the back now, arms overhead, and then we're coming up. Now I propose, when we come up, I'll show you this way, as opposed to forcing yourself up dynamically that way, I propose you slightly roll to the side to then come up to a stand position, arms overhead, okay? So there's a few little modifications for that. Go as quick as you can, just do it properly. Watch your spine, watch your core. Okay, here we go. Ready for the bridge marches. 3, 2, 1, there's the time, and heel up, pause, and I'm just going to start with a little shift, a little lower one side, lift the other. Keeping a neutral spine, so be aware that you're not arching your back and lifting up too much, and breathe throughout. A little bit of a side shuffle. So try and minimise how much the legs move throughout. We have 8 seconds left, little lift and lower. So just holding a suspended bridge position, and just moving throughout. 3, 2, 1, and release. Now that's quite a nice one. This one's not so nice. So you're ready? Follow my clock. 2, 1, go. And we hit down. As quick as we can, come up and down. So 30 seconds of this. As mentioned, you might want to regress this for 20 seconds. That's totally fine. 15 seconds left. I think if you get 10 of these in that time, that's really good. 5, 6 is about the norm. 3, 2, 1, and release. 4 sets there. That's going to get the heart rate up. And it's functional because in life we do need to get up, get down. Just be careful how you go about that. Okay, that's number 4. I have 2 more. So you don't have to do all these, you can do what you want. The next one of my favourite exercises, because it comes in this 4-point hover position. So if you will, do a nice 4-point hover position. So the knees, the toes, the hands onto the ground. And then simple from there. I'm going to press into the hands. I'm going to open for your shoulder blades and then close. Just practice that a few times. So you've got protraction, retraction going on. And ideally we want to be somewhere in between there. See so many people doing this with too much retraction. So just be aware, keep the spine nice and long. And press into the hands, draw the toes towards your shins, and then just hover the knees. Okay? So this is going to be a leg slide. So we can just start with a rock of the legs, left and right. And then from there we rock and we slide the leg, we open up the arm. That's option. Don't have to open up the arm. We could just rotate, leg slide, keep hands on the ground. Rotate through, leg slide, rotate. So you're always coming back to the knees shaving the ground each time we slide the leg across. Like I say, option is to reach up the arm. Just be aware when we're reaching up, what's happening here. Okay, as opposed to there. Keep that nice open. Shoulder away from the ear, and then rock back to the front. So that's great rotation patterns. In a hover, so even a hover exercise, if you will, you might just want to hover it there, and lower the knees, and lift, and low, keeping neutral shoulder position, neutral spine. So that's the easier option. Exercise B is punches. Not at me, but with some small weights. So again, not that you've got beans at home, 2 tins of vegetables of course. We take the weights. These are 2 3-pound green balls. So we box us for a moment, for 30 seconds. It's a split stance. So imagine, if you will, 1 foot about 11 o'clock, 1 foot about 4 or 5. And I want to alternate the stance each set, so we're not getting too busy on one side. Guards come up, and it's a single arm extension, followed by a reach. So if we go at it with repetition, we can keep the heart rate up. It's applying lots of movement to the hips. Let your body go with it. Let it move, as opposed to keeping too restricted and just doing this with the arms. Let yourself move. So, first exercise is the leg slide, the hover. So, here we go. Hit the deck. Again, just to reiterate, if you haven't figured this out, I'm doing each one once, and you've got to do 3 more times. So you can pause the video and you can apply it. 3, 2, 1, and we hover. I'm going to go for the level 2, so I'm going to rotate, reach, that centre. Twist through the trunk, pressing that hand into the ground, open through the chest, back to centre. Remember to breathe. 10 seconds. Like a break dancer. Great for the core, great for the shoulders, the back. 2, 1. Breathe in. You just want to hold that shoulder stretch just for a moment. Okay, take the weights. 4, 3, 2, 1. Guards are up. Jab, cross. And again, if you adapt to boxing, we can bring in some hooks, some uppercuts. Just mix it up a little bit. Just let your body move from the hips. Go. Got about 12 seconds left, so start to up the ante a bit. Start to punch a bit quicker. Remember, we're looking at full arm extension, not taking a shoulder out of socket. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more to go. So again, at this point, and just to reiterate, if you do the 30-10, it's going to take 5 minutes and 10 seconds for each of these sets. If you do the 20-10, it's going to take 4 minutes for each set. And again, you can mix up those times, you can vary it, that's totally fine. Okay, side plank next. So, we'll come into a sideline position. Now it's important, elbow-shoulder positioning, that we can go elbow directly underneath the shoulder, and I gently melt that shoulder away from the ear, and I kind of press into the arm just to kind of elongate myself, lift myself up. Option with this is we can go with legs bent, we can go with legs straight, we can zigzag the legs, just have a little try around with this. The option most will go for, I suggest we try this on, is to go legs straight and then hinge the bottom leg, so pull the bottom heel towards your bum. So we've got a right angle on that bottom leg, and we're going to simply lift up, reach, nice long spine, and I'm going to initiate the move from my head, so I'm going to start to turn and roll and reach this arm through the gap, then I'm going to lift back up again. So it's a side plank, thread the needle. Obviously, harder option is to go full, and we can thread the needle and lift. Just be aware, we're holding this position 30 seconds, it will sink with gravity, so keep reiterating that position, keep the chest open, keep the shoulder in its socket. Exercise B is a lateral log jump. So we've got a little bit of jumping, a little bit of bounding, so be careful with this. Imagine, if you will, log. I want you to step over or jump over. So it's option 1 is step, step. So we're lifting the knees up, and we're literally open up through the hips as we do so. Option 2 we can do with a little bit of a jump. So let the arms move. This is the option I'm going to go for. Okay, so there's your last 2. Are we ready for this? Side plank. So I'm going to go on the other side. So get yourselves in position ready. Got a few seconds. 3 times, 4 times of each, sorry. So there's the legs along, into the floor. 3, 2, 1, and reach up. Nice long line in from the elbow and roll through. Back up. Let your hips turn. Trying to keep it close. Turn your torso towards the ground and reach up. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Okay, 15 seconds left. Quality over quantity. I can feel the heat now in the side, facing the ground. Woo. Reach. 3, 2, 1. And release. Okay. Lateral log jumps. 5 seconds. So there's no rest. It's time to get up, get down. 2, 1, and we're up. Impact minimal. Obviously, you could go with a double leg jump. Just be aware of the impact. Apply neck break. Leg jump. 1, 2. 1, 2. That log's getting a little bit bigger now. So really try and push it off the outside foot to get that drive up. Nearly there. So it's your 5th set. I'll show you the 6th set. 10 seconds. You go quicker. Little ones. Little lateral hops. Allow the arms to move. 3, 2, 1. Done. So I've only gone through each one once. I propose you do each one 4 times. You don't have to do it all six rounds. Mix it up. 4 times a week, ideally at home, coupled with a healthy nutrition plan. and that will work. Watch your body, watch your positionings, and I'll hopefully see you in class soon. Thanks everyone, thanks for listening.